Waiting at the bus stop. My dad always instilled in me to never cry. He was very, he wasn't like a dick about it. He was just like, yeah, we don't do that, we can't, you never do that, never, you know. He was really adamant about that. As I got older, when I was like in my 20s or something, in my baggy liberal phase, I was like, that's, what do you mean men can't cry? That's, you know, why you gotta be toxic masculinity about it, yeah? But now that I'm older, right, I know what he's talking about. I know exactly what he's talking about. You know, let me just walk over here because, of course, when I start recording, dude, this place is so weird. Okay, they're all gone. Yeah, no one talks to each other around here. Like, see that big crowd that was right there? They were just dead silent. Dead silent. I know some of them are with other people. Like, a couple of them were together, I think. No one's making a sound. Except fucking me. So now everybody is listening to my fucking voice. But, yeah, now that I'm older, I understand what he means. Like, especially if you're a guy. Like, when you're a guy, I mean, I'm not the most manly man going, but, you know, you have ladies around, you have women in your life, whoever they are, whether they're, you know, your wife, your girlfriend, daughters. Women want to be protected. They expect, even if they say, oh, it's okay to cry or whatever, you cry in front of a woman, and she can say whatever she wants, but there's this innate thing in them. It's primal. It's ancient. And they see that, and they're like, oh shit, I'm fucked. You know, this is supposed to be the guy. If he's crying, it doesn't matter what his stature actually is. Like, but they see that, and it makes them think you're not going to be able to protect them. It's something they feel subconsciously. In the same way, you don't want your president going on TV crying, Obama, because all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, he's supposed to be the guy. You know, you have to have that little bit of stoicism in there. You have to, like, you know, if you're alone, I guess, and home by yourself, then, you know, go for it. But it's not good to get in that practice either, because, you know, you start doing it home alone, you start doing it in the street, kind of like me with the N-word. You know, it's like you walk around the house doing it a lot, and there's a chance that, you know, it's going to happen out here, you know, so you got to kind of watch that stuff. But, yeah, man, like, I get it now. I understand why you like that. So it was really disturbing to me to wake up this morning with tears in my eyes, you know, because I was crying in my dream. In my dream, I was with my family at some restaurant, and something happened. Like, there was this other party, and they were being assholes, or they slighted me somehow, or said something, and I wanted to go, you know, fuck with them. Like, I'm going over there, and everybody's like, no, why are you doing that? Why are you doing it? And I was like so angry. And they were like, you're out of your mind, you know, calm down. Who cares about those people? Just ignore them, you know. And later on, after we had dinner, it was me and my, like, there was some extended family there. My sisters and their husbands were there too. Like, it just, I don't know, 8 of us, I guess, if I had to count looking at the table. So later we go back to one of my siblings' houses. I knew it was one of their houses, but it didn't look like any of the houses, but it's the same kind of thing. You know, sometimes, like, you know, someone is a certain person, but they don't look the same. You know you're in a town, but because it's a version of it. It's another dimension. You know, this stuff isn't coming from your mind. You're not making it up. These aren't movies in your head. These are places that you're going. These are places that you're traveling to. We've talked all about how that works. Let me walk a little down this way, because, yeah, it's settled science. You know, I've explained how that works. When you sleep, you leave your body. You're still attached to it by that little cord that's in your navel, that ethereal kind of cord. You go about half your height away, if you look at it in the physical sense, Like if you had, you're not physical. It's in the non-physical plane. But if you had to chart how far away you go in a physical, mathematical way, it's about half your height. So for me, it's like 4 feet. I'm not a mathematician, and I shouldn't be held to the standards of one. But yeah, so we were at my sister's house, and I was just like, why am I like this? You know, why am I so fucking mad all the time? Why am I so crazy? You know, I've been having problems with mental health, like just kind of like just like I feel like I'm losing my mind sometimes. Hey, you know, who knows what it is? But anyway, my mom was there, and she was sitting by herself out by the out the backyard, and I just went and I sat and put my head in her hands, and I was just crying, like, Mom, what is wrong with me? You know? And then I woke up, and I was fucking teary-eyed like a grandmother. And I don't know what it is, like, sometimes, my mom passed away, like, 9 years ago? 8 years ago? I was living here when she died, which just made it way better, because it was like, this is such a, moving here, everything's so different, and everything, there's no reminders of anything. So it's almost like it didn't happen. It's almost like anything that happens back there now, where I was originally from, is like, it's frozen in time. You know, the people, the kids and my family that got older, they're to me, they're the same age, because they're just like kind of stuck in time. So I think it's weird. Like, sometimes you just need to fucking see your mom and talk to your mom. She didn't say anything. You know, she didn't speak, and I didn't expect an answer. You just need to fucking, I don't know. It was weird, but it was like, it was a really real one. I mean, dreams are always kind of real, because they are. Oh shit, I can't smoke over here. I got busted for that, people over here. They consider this a park. Let me put this out. I'm waiting for Craig on a bus, but he said 10 minutes, 20 minutes ago. He's like that though. But yeah, it was really fucking weird. But yeah, because there's like, I don't know what's going on, man. But it's like this past year and a half, it's been really bad. I talked about it here before, so that is also settled science. I mean, I do have some heavy-duty diagnoses. Is that how they don't say it like that. Oh, is this him? Might be him. I hope it's him, 'cause I'm sick of being at this bus stop. I don't really like being over here. It's too fucking out in the open. I like to move around, especially if I'm like filming something. Let's see, is that him? Where is he? Where are you, man? No, it's not even. He said he was on the 13 bus. So it's not the 13 bus. All right, you got me for a couple more minutes. But the yeah, I you know, it's weird, because it's like, it's been this past year and a little longer than that, maybe, I don't know, 16 months. I'm not fucking mathematician. I shouldn't be held to the fucking standards of one. But the thing is, it's kind of been lining up with the time I've been on the 7.0, which I'm getting better with. I take less every day. I took only 2 yesterday. I took so far only 2 today. I don't plan on taking any more. And yeah, it's weird. I don't know if it's connected to that or something else, but let me ponder that for a minute. Hang on. I just got to check something out. I'm a very paranoid person. I was going through what I had for video, and I have a bunch of segments, but like only one ending. So I got to make a couple more endings. So this is the beautiful friend. What am I doing here? I'm walking back to my house. I went to meet Nia. Nia's coming out of work, and I was to meet her, you know. But like, we do this a lot too. Like, I'm like, just give me a text when you close, and she's like, all right. So we go to the store we always go to. The one I'm always fucking saying, I start my videos, and then like I'm at the store in a minute, and I'm like, oh, hang on. Like, I don't know why the fuck I do that. But, yeah, so I'm walking down there that way. And, I guess he was in the store when I walked by it, but I didn't see her, so now I had to go out anyway. None of these are your problems. These are all my problems. The video ending, all this other shit. You know, but, how you doing? That's good. Yeah, I have nothing in my mind. Except, I am, currently on day 2 of my 7-0 withdrawal. This is the 3rd time that I'm doing it. 3rd time withdrawing from it. And, you know what they say. 3 is company. So, I'm looking forward to putting it behind me. Again. When I was off it before, man, all I did, and it was driving me nuts, I think, was talk about how great it was to not be on it. Like, it's just, things started to improve, like all these different things started to improve. And I noticed too, when I watched and I was trying to find something in my videos, I should have really been more careful with cataloging them, but I never thought I was going to be doing it for as long as I have. But, so anyway, I was looking for something, and I was watching one from like a year ago, when I wasn't on it, or, well, I got on it last October. You know, I was off it for a few months here and there, but I was watching it, I'm like, wow, I sounded way better. Like, I could talk better, and I understood things better, and it was, yeah, I got a letter. Hold on. It's just, being off it is so good, you know? Get one. Yeah, but, yeah, when I'm so happy when I'm off it. But for some reason, like, I keep getting back on it. So now this is I'm once again off it. For right now. Hopefully I stay off it, you know. This is, the 3rd time that I'm doing this. And, so until then, you blame the teacher and blame the school. Fuck them all. I've been sitting in the house all morning, and it's like, why? Why am I always sitting in the house? This is right here.